Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Arizona, Ryan Nelson.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And with that, we're underway here in the desert.
First pitch, 640.
The 1-0.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Check swing.
That pitch is out.
No appeal. And a count 2-1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Andy Papas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-0 down. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 down. Here is Freddie Freeman. Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Misses again, 5 in a row. Man at first, 1 away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Betts.
Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. And Mookie takes.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Here's a 3-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Marte for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Chase Field. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, number 70. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ketel Marte leading things off and takes a strike. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Huge sign.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boogan, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball.
Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. And misses inside. Got him looking. 2 down.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So nothing in the Arizona first. Second inning from the Valley of the Sun coming up on the show. No score. Back here in the desert and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That one just misses. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Hey!
That one missed. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here's the first baseman. Up the middle, Freeland. The flip, there's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead, they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
So now, with 1 away and a man at second. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ball inside.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Freeland gets under it. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, shortstop, Jose Fernandez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in for a strike. And a strike in there.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the 0-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Freeland has a beat on it. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out towards right center field. Carroll on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Second baseman Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland will hit next. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone. Ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 1-2 now.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
Ohtani in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ohtani wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And another ball.
Two.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Troy. And a foul ball. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Marte at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that ends the inning. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back here in the desert and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Into center and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And he hits a ground ball right side, takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Go ahead run on base. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. The Dodgers with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 2 now. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Tucker takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Swung on, belted. Carroll ranges back.
That ball's
a foul
foul.
ball. Man on second, 2 down. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom 4, this is Corbin Carroll.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
That's off the plate.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Gabriel Moreno.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On a line. Down the line, and it's foul. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. That one ripped, but foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Carroll, the lead runner, out at second. Moreno at first with no outs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Into center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Ryan.
And now the first baseman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Fouls away the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That clips the corner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
hit into center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 1 so far.
Nope, that's inside. That's ball 2.
Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air center field. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So up next, Ryan Ward. He's 0 for 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Fastball for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Ball 1 there. So now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The D-backs leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Way high. And ball 4 there, tying run is on base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. Flied to right his first time. And fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tommy Troy.
Ball 1.
Barrosa aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. One now. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker moving under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a 1-2 again. Jackknifes out of the way.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Step off throw to first. Barrosa back on a dive. Out towards right center field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here in the desert. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Thaw getting cranked up as well. Oh, 2 now. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So digging in, Andy Pajes.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one lifted to left. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one hit to right. Tucker under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Hey!
On the ground, out to short. Scoops it up off the dirt. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman.
Yeah!
The 0-1.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Diamondbacks.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball. That's inside.
Inside, almost got him. And a count 1-2. To third, Arenado. Tosses to first. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Tucker in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Loaisiga in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. He'll do it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
For the Dodgers, 3rd baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey!
Just missed. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
We're
Dodgers,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Blake Trinan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter will be the shortstop. In the dirt, blocked. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Jonathan Hernandez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Klein also getting ready. This to third. Over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder.
So now with one away and a man at second. And the batter now, Jorge Barrosa. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out and a runner at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Pajes in position. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Tommy Troy.
Now up next for Arizona, Tommy Troy.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. One left for Arizona, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Will Smith.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
In there at the knees. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Vaught also throwing. Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2. The Diamondbacks holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him swinging for the K.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Jonathan Loaisiga will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Vaught. He's been so good against lefties. And next for LA, Alex Freeland. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
No, that's down.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Over to first. That ends the frame. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Hernandez. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now into the game, Alex Call. He'll be out in left field. So back to the top of the order. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
There's a line drive to left field. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 3.
Well, these
Outside, that's
Diamondbacks
the ball.
digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
In the air, right field. Tucker settles underneath it. Makes the grab.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
1 out man at first. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
First baseman, Brian.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the first baseman. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Marte around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And now it's going to be Ildemaro Vargas. A sliding stop. What a play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Paul Sewald.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajes digs in now. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
Don't be surprised if ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one misses,
that's just out.
and that's ball 1. The Dodgers with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Out to center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags for home. To the plate.
Now he's
safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Two down, nobody on.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Sewell is just one strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. And now it's filled up.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And your final